Hello my dear friends from Earth. It is my third I Lost My Device series. I usually make it to tell the story about the stupidest and funniest situation I've been to. The first one was I lost my smartphone. That led to a path of searching the new one and creation of every smartphone video on this channel. Second was I lost my camera. The lesson that you should not trust people blindly in these weird times, where we are being tested by intergalactic beings on this planetary game and the artificial country borders. To this day, I have not yet found a good camera that I want to buy, because modern mirrorless cameras became an expensive joke. These videos are also a way of researching a market situation with these devices, because laptops, even though became more powerful than some stationary computers of previous years, but experiencing the same situation as almost all modern tech. My previous, very expensive laptop that I bought was very powerful at that time, but very heavy.
Inside GT60 Dominator!
With 3K display, whopping 16 gigs of RAM, a very hot but powerful Intel processor, and brand new Nvidia GTX 880M. It was very expensive at that time, freaking $1,600, but I got high-tier top-notch performance. It was not as powerful as my desktop with Intel 3770K and Nvidia GTX 680, but very close, and I could take it anywhere I want. It could easily and smoothly play any modern game titles, and I used it for my work. I edited photos and even 4K videos for stock video platforms. It served me for a whole 7 years, and something happened 4 years ago. Nothing goofy or funky as with my old devices that I lost. One day it just died of age. Or maybe not the age, but after countless resoldering procedures that I made, and overheating problems with countless repasting of thermal paste, Nvidia GPU inside died. It even kept working with eGPU if you turn off the Nvidia card, but I sold that Frankenstein brick secondhand for $100, and from that time I started the path of searching for a new laptop. I bought low-end HP 2021 HP Pavilion Gaming as a placeholder. At that time, we saw a new first breakthrough, the Nvidia GTX 1650 inside the portable bodies. It is the first time when the line was starting to become blur between stationary desktop tower computers and portable laptop computers. And year after year we saw a very huge leaps. First RTX graphic cards with second generation of Nvidia. Next year, even more powerful third series of cards, with even RTX 3080 Ti with whopping 16 gigs of video memory inside. Apple, with douchebag and scammy but very clever move, with almost monopolizing ARM technology inside the laptop body, with M1 processors and never seen before battery lives. And now we are seeing 4th generation of Apple Silicon and 4th generation of RTX Nvidia GPUs with a lot more power efficiency. And while I'm writing this text with my ink pen inside my paper textbook, the 5th generation of RTX Nvidia laptops are being introduced to the market. And not everything is rose and rainbows, as it seems. With great powers, we are seeing great price increase. Today 4090 and 5090 laptops can be anything from $4,000 to $6,000, and in some aspects the same old story. The same old stagnation and artificial gatekeeping, as well as planned obsolescence and devices that have been engineered to break. The RAM saga on Apple. Even in 2025 we can see 8 gigs of soldered, unchangeable RAM from Apple. It is not just RAM, but unified memory that needs to be split on RAM and video memory at the same time.
Comparing our memory to other systems' memory actually isn't equivalent. Actually, 8 gigabytes on an M3 MacBook Pro is probably analogous to 16 gigabytes on other systems.
8 gigs of VRAM on very expensive Nvidia graphic cards. The more you buy, the more you save.
Work with me here. The more you buy, the more you save. That's right, work with me here. The more you buy, the more you save.
16 gigabytes of RAM on a modern, even some high-end laptops. What is going on? 4th generation of Nvidia graphic cards were almost negligible upgrade in terms of raw powers, and in some occasions like RTX 4060 was almost, if not the same as RTX 3060. And you know what? Looks like 5000 series give almost nothing in terms of raw powers. Only AI stuff, neural links and fake frames. 7 months ago or even more, I bought the whole Apple ecosystem to test. I have not yet uploaded unboxing video to this channel. At that time, M3 Apple chips were only rumored before announcement, and everyone kept telling that there were no reason to upgrade to M2. And after release of M3, some people claimed that M3 Pro upgrade is almost meaningless. I want to test some Apple devices. And I also bought Zephyrus from Asus with 32 gigs of soldered, unchangeable RAM on 16 and 14 inch, with Nvidia RTX 4090 and 4070 graphics cards inside, with Ryzen and Intel Ultra processors that claim to be an Apple efficiency killer. I placed my old HP plastic laptop on shelf, and since that time, it is literally was covered by dust. Subscribe not to miss out the large laptop battle, with in-depth tests of raw performance inside lots of apps for photo editing, video editing, music and audio creation, 3D rendering, Unreal Engine, programming, and of course, gaming benchmarks. It will be fun, because I find laptops to be more interesting to me than phones and cameras. And I think that, in not so distant future, laptops will completely replace stationary computers. And smartphones will replace laptops and tablets. We are already seeing steps in this direction. Thank you for watching, my friends. I wish you a very more than 8 gigs of RAM day.